Are you tired of dry, bland burgers at home? Do you find yourself constantly disappointed with the results no matter how hard you try? It's frustrating to put in the effort and still end up with a burger that just doesn't hit the mark. But don't worry, you're not alone. Many home cooks face the same challenge. Do you long for the juicy, flavorful patties you get at your favorite burger joint? The kind that makes your mouth water just thinking about it? Those perfectly cooked, succulent burgers that seem impossible to replicate at home? Well, what if I told you that you can bring that same restaurant-quality experience to your own kitchen? Well, I'm here to tell you that you can achieve restaurant-quality burgers right in your own kitchen. Imagine the satisfaction of biting into a burger that's juicy, flavorful, and cooked to perfection, all made by you. It's not just a dream, it's entirely possible with the right techniques and a bit of know-how. It's time to up your burger game and impress your family and friends with the ultimate gourmet burger experience. Picture the smiles and compliments you'll receive when you serve up a burger that's not only delicious but also looks like it came straight out of a high-end restaurant. Your backyard BBQs and family dinners will never be the same again. Forget those pre-made patties from the supermarket. They might be convenient, but they lack the flavor and texture of a freshly made burger. Plus, you have no control over the quality of the meat or the ingredients used. Why settle for less when you can create something truly special? We're going to create burgers that are bursting with flavor and cooked to perfection. From selecting the right cuts of meat to seasoning them just right, every step is crucial. And don't worry, I'll guide you through the entire process, making it easy and fun. Get ready to learn the secrets of grinding your own meat, crafting the perfect patty, and achieving that ideal balance of juiciness and flavor. Grinding your own meat allows you to control the fat content and texture, resulting in a burger that's truly one of a kind. And let's not forget about the toppings. The right combination of fresh, high-quality toppings can elevate your burger to new heights. From crisp lettuce and ripe tomatoes to melted cheese and caramelized onions, the possibilities are endless. This is your guide to burger mastery. We'll cover everything you need to know, from the basics to advanced techniques. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned cook, there's something here for everyone, so roll up your sleeves and get ready to transform your burger making skills. Get ready to elevate your cooking skills and create burgers that will have everyone raving. Let's get started. Your journey to becoming a burger master begins now. With a little practice and the right guidance, you'll be serving up the best burgers in town in no time. The foundation of any great burger is, of course, the beef. Forget about those lean, flavorless patties. We want beef that is rich, juicy, and packed with taste. The key is to look for ground beef with a higher fat content. Aim for a ratio of 80% lean meat to 20% fat. This fat will render during cooking, keeping your burgers incredibly moist and flavorful. Don't be afraid of a little fat. It's what gives burgers their signature richness and juiciness. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Now that we've got the beef sorted, let's move on to the next step: grinding. For the ultimate burger experience, I highly recommend grinding your own beef. There's something incredibly satisfying about taking control of the entire process, from selecting the perfect cut of meat to savoring the final bite of your homemade burger. When you grind your own beef, you ensure that every step meets your standards, resulting in a burger that's truly your own creation. It's easier than you might think, and the flavor payoff is incredible. Not only do you get to enjoy a fresher, more flavorful burger, but you also have the satisfaction of knowing exactly what went into your ground beef. No fillers, no preservatives, just pure, high-quality meat. Grinding your own meat allows you to control the quality and freshness of the beef. You can choose the cuts you prefer, whether it's chuck, sirloin, or a blend of different cuts. This control over the meat selection means you can tailor the flavor and fat content to your liking, creating a burger that's perfectly suited to your taste. Invest in a good quality meat grinder or use the grinding attachment on your stand mixer. A reliable grinder will make the process smooth and efficient, ensuring that your meat is ground to perfection every time. Look for a grinder that's easy to assemble, disassemble, and clean, as this will make the entire experience more enjoyable. Cut the beef into cubes, chill it thoroughly in the freezer for about 15 minutes, then feed it through the grinder. Chilling the meat helps it hold its shape and makes the grinding process easier. Plus, it ensures that the fat stays firm, resulting in a better texture for your ground beef. You'll be amazed at the difference in texture and taste compared to store-bought ground beef. Homemade ground beef has a superior texture that's both tender and juicy, and the flavor is unmatched. Once you experience the quality of freshly ground beef, you'll never want to go back to store-bought. Grinding your own meat gives you control over the coarseness of the grind. Whether you prefer a coarse grind for a chunky, textured burger or a finer grind for a smoother, more uniform patty, you can adjust the settings to achieve the perfect consistency. A coarser grind will result in a chunkier, more textured burger, while a finer grind will create a smoother, more uniform patty. This flexibility allows you to experiment with different textures and find the one that best suits your taste and cooking style. Experiment and find what you prefer. The beauty of grinding your own meat is that you have the freedom to customize every aspect of your burger. Try different cuts, adjust the coarseness, and play around with seasoning to create a burger that's uniquely yours. Happy grinding! Now that you have your perfectly ground beef, it's time to shape those patties. This step is crucial for ensuring even cooking and preventing those dreaded burger bulges. Let's dive into the details of crafting the perfect patty. First, divide the ground beef into equal portions. This ensures that each patty cooks at the same rate and is equally juicy. Aim for about 6 ounces each for a hearty burger. Use a kitchen scale if you want to be precise. Consistency is key when it comes to making the perfect burger. Once you have your portions, gently form each one into a ball. This helps in maintaining the structure of the patty without overworking the meat. Overworking the meat can lead to a tough burger, which is something we definitely want to avoid. Next, flatten each ball into a patty about 3/4 of an inch thick. This thickness is ideal for achieving a juicy interior and a nicely seared exterior. The key here is to be gentle. Handle the meat with care to keep it tender and flavorful. Here's a pro tip. Make a small indentation in the center of each patty with your thumb. This will help the patties cook evenly and prevent them from plumping up in the middle. This simple trick ensures that your burgers stay flat and cook uniformly, giving you that perfect bite every time. Now you're ready to cook your patties. Whether you choose to grill them or cook them on a stovetop, these steps will ensure you have a delicious, evenly cooked burger. Remember, the secret to a great burger lies in the details. Happy cooking! Section 5. Seasoning, a touch of magic. Seasoning is essential for enhancing the natural flavors of the beef. Keep it simple but effective. Generously season both sides of the patties with kosher salt and freshly cracked black pepper just before cooking. Avoid adding any other seasonings to the meat itself, as this can make the patties dense. Remember, we want the flavor of the beef to shine through. The toppings will add plenty of additional flavor later on. Now that our patties are seasoned to perfection, let's move on to the fun part, the toppings. Section 6. Toppings, unleash your creativity. This is where you can let your culinary imagination run wild. The possibilities for burger toppings are endless, but let's start with the classics. Cheese. Cheddar is always a winner, but don't be afraid to explore other options like Swiss, provolone, pepper jack, or even blue cheese for a more adventurous flavor. For a truly gourmet touch, try using artisan cheeses from your local farmer's market. Beyond cheese, the topping world is your oyster. Think crispy bacon, caramelized onions, sautéed mushrooms, roasted red peppers, fresh avocado, juicy tomato slices, crisp lettuce. The list goes on. Section 7. Buns, the unsung heroes. Don't underestimate the importance of a good quality bun. The bun is the vessel that holds all the deliciousness, so it needs to be sturdy enough to stand up to juicy patties and generous toppings. Look for buns that are soft but substantial, with a slightly sweet flavor that complements the savory burger. Brioche buns are an excellent choice, as are potato rolls. Toasting the buns is essential for adding texture and preventing them from becoming soggy. Brush the cut sides with melted butter and toast them lightly on a grill pan or in a hot skillet until golden brown. Section 8. Assembly, building your masterpiece. Now comes the moment of truth. Assembling your burger masterpiece. Follow these tips for the perfect burger construction. Start with a toasted bun bottom, then add your cooked patty. Top it with your cheese of choice, allowing it to melt slightly from the heat of the patty. Then, pile on your desired toppings. Don't be afraid to get creative with sauces too. Classics like ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise are always welcome. But consider adding aioli, sriracha mayo, or even a homemade barbecue sauce for an extra kick. Finally, crown your creation with the bun top and get ready to indulge. Section 9. Conclusion: burger mastery awaits. Congratulations! You've now got all the knowledge you need to create gourmet burgers at home that will rival those of any fancy burger joint. Remember to start with high-quality beef, grind your own meat if possible, shape those patties with care, and don't be afraid to get creative with toppings. Most importantly, have fun with it. Experiment with different flavor combinations, try new toppings, and don't be afraid to put your own unique spin on the classic burger. Now go forth and conquer the grill.